Well, hello and welcome to a new video where we are going to take a look at the performance of Helldivers 2 on the Nvidia RTX 5000 laptop variant. So we have the 90 watt variant in this system and an 8-core i7-10875H CPU, as well as 32 gigabytes of dual channel memory. And we're playing at 1080p with the ultra quality render scale and basically a mixture of ultra to low settings, which should give us the best visual quality while at the same time having the least performance impact on our on our GPU. Wow, and we've just been kicked from this game. I really like though that this new feature they've enabled, which you can see working here, is that you actually do not get kicked from the game, which is very close to ending when your teammates are actually kicking you from the game, because obviously it would be unfair to a player who had actually played through 30 minutes of a mission and then just to get kicked out in the last minutes of the game and not getting any of the sweet rewards which they've definitely earned themselves. I definitely have not earned any rewards yet, but I guess we will take them anyways. So thanks guys, kicking me out is not going to work. Oh hey. And we should definitely place a turret here. Ooh. Alright, but yeah, as of the last patches of this game, it is once again our CPU which is holding us back here. Obviously this is the super Helldive difficulty, so this is the most the most demanding difficulty for our CPU because it's the most enemies which it has to render here and which it has to process. So yeah, obviously that is suboptimal to show the perfect experience for this RTX 5000 then, but nevertheless it's still a fairly playable experience here at the 70 FPS, and you can see obviously our frame time graph is really smooth, and that's what's usually the case in Helldivers 2. So I would argue that even with 50, and I have actually played and enjoyed this game at 30 FPS as well, and I think 70 or even this 50 to 70 FPS which we are seeing here, and which is definitely the fault of our CPU and not of our RTX 5000 GPU, is absolutely playable and very much enjoyable. I mean, I guess the game would be enjoyable if I weren't alone and had to face all these enemies by myself because I've been kicked from the team. But yeah, I guess we have to make do with what we've got, and that's just enemies and no friends. But who needs enemies if the enemies of my enemies are actually killing themselves? Like this Bile Titan is doing with the other heavy chargers here. So let's see if we can actually evacuate here in time. Since the landing should be dropping here any minute, I don't really know if I can see it. Because I really can't. Because of all the smoke and all the bugs which are here. And oh shit, I think we're actually not going to make it. No, don't leave without me. Ah, I couldn't find it in time. But that's what's happening. And that's what happens when you've been surrounded by so many enemies. But yeah, as you can see, it's obviously in 2025 perfectly playable at 1080p easily, even with this i7 holding back our system quite a bit here. But yeah, it's definitely a very enjoyable experience.